Welcome back to Miss Corrigan's Year 8 Maths class. In this clip we're focusing on getting ready for exercise 10C, where we look at area of lots of shapes of rectangles, triangles, parallelograms, rhombuses and kites. Okay, in this exercise the first thing you need to do is to convert area. So let's look at area conversions. When you look at this, hopefully you'll realise that everything's squared. You've got times 1,000 squared, times 100 squared, times 10 squared, divided by 10 squared, divided by 100 squared, divided by 1,000 squared. Why? Because area consists of square units, so we need to square all our lengths. So what we'll do is we'll practice by trying out question 1b. Question 1b wants us to take 235 millimeters squared and change it into centimeters squared. So let's go back to this diagram. What do we need to do? We have it in millimeters. We want to change it to centimeters. To do that, we have to divide by 10 squared. Let's do it. So 235 divided by 10 squared. What's 10 squared? What's 10 times 10? It's 100. So what we're really doing is we're taking 235, dividing it by 100. So straight away I'll look at that and I think, oh, I've got to move my decimal place, which is here, 2 places. 1, 2. So my answer is 2.35 centimeters squared. Okay, let's start with some more practice. I'm going to look at question 2b. I've got a rectangle and its length is 45 millimeters and its width is 25 millimeters. If you looked at worked example 8, it'll tell you that if you want to find the area of a rectangle, you need to use this formula. A for area equals length times width. Now I already established that the length is 45 millimeters and the width is 25 millimeters, so I'm going to use those two values. So instead of length I'm going to say 45, instead of width I'm going to say 25, and I've got to work out what 45 times 25 is. So I'm going to use my calculator. Okay, my calculator tells me the answer is 1,125. 1,125 what? The units in the question were both millimeters, so my answer must be millimeters. Let's have a look at an example from question 3. Question 3b has us looking at a square. And in the square, each side is 16 centimeters long. Remember, a square has equal sides. We need to find the area. Now the area of a square is worked out by this formula. Area equals the length squared. So the area is equal to the length times by itself. The length is 16. So it's 16 squared, or 16 times 16. 16 times 16? Well, that's 256. 256 what? Centimeters. And because it's an area, it's centimeters squared. In exercise 10C, questions 4, 5 and 6 all refer to triangles. So I'm going to look at a triangle example. I'm going to look at question 6b. Let me draw it up. Okay, here's question 6b. There's 2 important pieces of information. There's this piece, 87.7 meters, which refers to this length here. And that's the base of the triangle. And another important piece of information is 40.4 meters, which refers to this information here, the height of the triangle. This is important because when you're working out the area of a triangle, the area of a triangle is half times the base times the height. Now I've already told you that the base is 87.7 and the height is 40.4. So what you need to do is you need to plug it in your calculator. I'm just going to go and do it. Give me a second. Okay, I got an answer of 1,771.54. What? Well, it's meters, and because it's area, it's meters squared. And that's the final answer. On to the next question. Question 7. Question 7 has you look at parallelograms. I'm going to do question B. Okay, let's have a look at this parallelogram. Number one, we know it is a parallelogram because each opposite side is parallel to each other in a different length. We have two important pieces of information. We have a height, and we know it's the height because it's indicated here by a right angle, of 120 meters, and we have a length or a base of 200 meters. Okay, the first thing you need to do if you want to find the area of a parallelogram, you need to write the formula. I want to see formula written every time you do one of these sums. And the formula is A for area equals B for base times height, H. Let's work it out. Now, the base in this sum is 200. Meters times the height, which is 120 meters. 200 times 120 . The answer is 2400 meters squared, because of meters times meters, so we have meters squared. That's the solution. Okay guys, now you should be ready to do exercise 10C. And in exercise 10C, you look at the area of triangles and the area of regular quadrilaterals like squares and rectangles and parallelograms. Now if you have any questions, of course you can always refer to this video, you can look at the worked examples in the books, and of course you can ask your good old faithful teacher. Good luck.